Hey guys, today I'm going to be talking about some more advanced information security scenarios, building on top of my previous video covering the basic. So what I'm going to talk about is the situation when you have assets that are important enough that other people will target you directly and personally. And those assets could be really different. They can be financial assets, the money in your bank, or the financial assets of the company if you are running it and managing its finances. Secondly, it could be some sort of critical data that you have. That may be client lists, it may be some IP, intellectual property, it can be something else, some know-how that you have and that's on your computer that other people may want. And a third situation is if you engage in some activity that the governments don't like and they might want to take advantage of some of your assets, the contact lists of your friends, or maybe some stuff you wrote that can be used against you. And the strategy to protecting those assets would really come out of the assets themselves. First of all, I'm going to talk about some attack vectors that can be used against you. The most important attack vector that you should know and always keep in mind is the physical security of your device. I've talked about it previously, but the infiltration and getting hold of your computer may be tough to do, but once the culprit or the other party does it, pretty much they have control over what you have. Things can be decrypted, your RAM scraper can be installed, some hardwares could be installed on the computer, some spywares could be put on there. So the top priority always is, if you have some critical assets, to keep your computer safe, physically safe to begin with. Secondly, you need to make sure that nothing malicious is already installed on the computer. For that, you can either contact a security specialist in your area who can check for stuff, but that may not always work because professional grade spyware hardwares and softwares are extremely and exceptionally hard to detect. So you'll be better off buying a new computer from a reliable source and starting anew if you expect that you have something on there. So that's the thing to do. And after that, you can think about the ways that you should act in order to secure the data that you have. Well, once you have secured your computer, there's several things that you need to understand how malicious code or malicious programs or malware, can get on there. First of all, the most important vector is going to be phishing emails. And those phishing emails will not be your regular Nigerian prince wants your money. These would be specifically tailored for you. And the person sending them to you would probably have a lot of data about you, your family, what's going on. A phishing email like that can look like something that your insurance company sends you. For example, there's an insurance claim against you, your name, about your car, and they'll have the license plate. Click here to find out. You click on it and you got some malicious code and softwares on your computer. Another way which it could be done through like medical data, or something happens to your family and they're going to write about it, or something about your accounts in critical apps, like they've been compromised, but they're going to have your name, they may have your account details, and those phishing emails are going to look really, really well. That means they're exceptionally hard to tell apart from a legit email. So first of all, don't click on stuff. Secondly, you need to install additional factors on all the critical accounts that you have. And preferably that should be a code that you memorized or a token that you use. That's going to make them secure. As for the data on your computer, probably you should think about encrypting it, and encrypting and using a token or a code that you remember using advanced encryption software, or even you can go far enough as full disk encryption. Of course, those things can be broken, but they'll be exceptionally hard. And as, for example, somebody steals your computer, they're going to have a hard time breaking into it and accessing your data. So just to repeat myself, first of all, you need to make sure that your computer doesn't have anything bad on it. Then make sure that your computer is safe. And thirdly, not to install any things you don't know about or things that may be suspicious. Don't click on suspicious links. That would kind of make your computer safe. I'm going to talk about the situations where the government is out to get you later, so stay tuned.
А фотик нажать, да?
Да.